Morning everybody, it's Sunday morning and my Wildkatt Waffle weekend vlog is here. I'm still at Blooming Grey, stud farm down near Hull. If you watch my vlogs you'll see exactly where I am. It's a lovely place, and on Pixie camp whilst Unimpressed Jeff is doing his electrical workshop with all the guys that paid for that, and there was an opportunity to have a camp here whilst they did that, which is what I'm doing, and it's just been an absolutely fabulous opportunity for the cats to sort of come out, do some walking. Trained Bentley to walk on harness. He's also running free here with his tractive tracker on, which is absolutely amazing. I've got to do a review on that actually. And yeah, it's just it's another hot day. I'm okay. Where the camp is, even though we're opposite the TP, when we have to go to the house or go get food in the TP, whatever, we have to walk all the way back around the field, even though I'm like a few feet away. And with the cat walks I've been doing here, I've been doing loads, and then I'm to walk around. My feet and my ankles and my legs just gave up yesterday. I mean, so much in pain in my feet. I literally couldn't physically walk back around to get into the TP to watch Pixie. I actually came here to watch Pixie, so it's a bit gutting really, but I just couldn't do it. I'm exhaustion as well. I've obviously been on the road for a few days now, and I had to do a lot of walking with the cats, making sure they're exercised, and with my weight and everything, it's just too much for me. Also, I had some hidden illnesses and I've got some gut issues and things like that, and I can't go far from the lorry, and I couldn't have walked back quick enough yesterday with some issues I was having regarding that, which is why I'm not going into too much detail, but I have to be a few feet from toilets and things, and I just couldn't, with my feet not being able to move, me being in pain and me having issues as well yesterday. It was just, let's say, I heard her, I saw her, I could watch from the other side of the fence, and it was lovely. And while they're doing that, I've been working a lot on this drum I'm painting as well. So I was carried on painting where I'm sitting at my desk. The view is of the teepee, so I can see and hear everybody, no problem at all. So, but at the same time, I'm enjoying my time, and I'm still finding it really difficult to socialise. I'm there, I'm being there with her, and they're eating and that, but I'm just looking at me, going to cry now, just thinking about it. I find it really difficult, and because these people don't really know me, they're not sort of ones to like invite me in to force me to sort of join them in that. So I feel a bit of an outcast, but at the same time, I've said to them, I do struggle to socialise, and it's not me being rude if I stay away. That's obviously with the energies as well, and I suppose I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself as well, because I'm not one to sort of go in and chat. I have tried to sort of keep popping up here and there, but I also don't want to be a pain in the ass and just this unknown thing. I want to, I'm quiet, I'm happy, I'm here for the cats. I love it, I have no complaints at all. The food is awesome, the place is awesome, and it's been wonderful. Obviously it turns out to be quite expensive when it's just out as a camp if I'm not going to sort of partake in all the socialising and that. But I have been there. I just can't really talk and interact well. It's like I've run out of water now. Well, I'm nearly run out of water. I need to ask if they've got any tap I can borrow. I'm just so shy. I'm just so nervous about it. But this is the whole point. The whole point of coming here was to have my first, in a way, social camp, and God, I didn't expect to be this emotional. It just shows me how difficult it is for me, and how much I struggle. It's so emotional I get. Look, it's just I'm not upset. I'm happy. I'm fine, but I think I'm angry with myself because of my disabilities and how restricted they are on me. I didn't know how this vlog would go. I didn't know if I would be emotional, and obviously until I sit in front of the camera and discuss things, I don't know how much it's been affecting me. I mean, it's beautiful here. I haven't managed to mend my solar panel yet. I don't know if I've shown the video of what I bought. The reception's bad. I cannot get to upload or vlog or get enough reception where the lorry's parked. Yesterday I actually walked into the centre of the field to get reception, just to share what I did yesterday. So I think it's just where I'm positioned, but it's not it's only like sort of one bar if I'm lucky. So I apologise for that, but obviously I'll catch up with things as time goes on and I get better reception. But yeah, I'd bought something which I thought was where I could strip the end of the solar wires and put two little tubes into each other. And when I opened it to see what was happening, there's this like wire crimper just for these attachments, and there's like only a male end. There's no female end. There's only like 1,000 of these things. And I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to sort of crimp these two attachments together, and they fit together, and the wires fit together. But oh no, it's a crimper that doesn't wire strip for only for these tools. It cost me 25 quid. It's 25 quid I never had. And all I wanted basically was wire strippers. And so anyway, I'm going to try again to mend that solar panel. They said ask Jeff if he's got wire strippers and that, and because Paul's Van's here and Phil's here as well. I said, I don't want to disturb him. I don't want to sort of ask for things when I'm not paying any for anything on his electrical workshop. He's busy. And he said yes. Paul said yes. Just ask. Not Paul. Phil said just ask if he's got any wire strippers then. And I plucked up the courage when I was getting dinner last night to ask if he had any wire strippers on him. And he said no, he hasn't got anything here. So I worked myself up so much, and the answer was no anyway. So today I'm going to try to dig all through my toolbox to see if I've got anything resembling wire strippers. I don't know if I have. I hope I have. So I know Ian left something behind the other day, some sort of pliers. So I'll see if they've got wire strippers on them. And what I'm going to have to do today is try to strip these wires off and just bodge it where you just twist the wires together and hope that's going to be okay. Then get the solar panel out while the sun's out, because what's happening is I can't charge my Jackery up. I've had to put my Jackery basically just into the battery bank. And what I haven't got anything showing me how much battery power is left. So if anybody can tell me what I know when you have like the MPPT or whatever it is from the solar panels coming down to the batteries, there's a little box and the thing that attaches to your phone, the Victron thing, that tells you how much power you've got in your batteries. And I haven't got anything like that to know if I'm draining my battery bank or not. So I want to know if there's anything we can attach to the batteries to show that in there before, so I don't like put the batteries down too much of a level or anything. So obviously I've got 6 leisure batteries from the split charger, and I just want to know if there's anything I can buy that can go on the dropper or be part of the dropper or something. So I've got to get another dropper, upgrade that can actually tell me how much power is left in the batteries and how much I'm drawing from it, because at the moment my Jackery is having to draw from the battery bank because I haven't got the solar panel one, the portable solar panel one, onto the leisure battery, which normally charges it. So if I can mend that, that'll obviously trickle charge the Jackery. But whilst I'm putting it on the power bank, I'm a bit scared that I'm using all my power up, and obviously it takes forever as well. It literally just on this 24, it says it's charging 24 volts, what you've got going into the power, and obviously it takes forever. It takes, I don't know, probably about 10 hours all day to go up like sort of 5-10%. And obviously that's a drain, and that's my main power bank I'm draining, and I'd rather that drain the leisure battery, the standalone leisure battery for the solar. Sorry, today, I'm waffling. Today I'm going to try to mend the solar panel, put the wires together somehow, and get some charge going to the leisure battery so I can plug in the Jackery. Because when I plug in the Jackery into the cigarette lighter that goes to the solar leisure battery, it doesn't charge, so it has to obviously be charging from the sun for that to work or something. Well, I've done something wrong there. Anyway, that's my challenge today, is to make the solar panel work, put that back together, because I'm missing out on all this wonderful sun, facing the sun all day and not getting anything. Just had a strip wash my hair, and that was lovely. So I need to ask if they got any. I need to ask if there's anywhere I can get some water, and again I'm too scared to ask that. I'm going to pluck up the courage and ask someone if there's anywhere I can get some water. I mean, this is just silly things that I find it really hard. And you wouldn't think that when you see me when I'm doing workshops or when I'm working and when I'm with the public. That's a different scenario. That's Wildkatt working, and even though it's hard, it's you hide behind like this work scenario. But just me, I'm really struggling just to interact with people. People don't realise my condition, just so debilitating it is. Because I look normal, and I know people judge me as to thinking that I'm either off or not sociable or want to be on my own and things like that.
It's just part of how I'm made, and a condition I've had to struggle with for a very long time, all of my life. And it's when I'm forcing myself in these situations, trying to improve that and heal myself and be better. And like I say, it was huge that I managed to sit in and have dinner with them all. Um, I'm trying not to have my anxiety come out with verbal diarrhea, because I come over quite overbearing if I do that. I just sit and listen and enjoy it, and then I just disappear back to the cats. And the fact I've been able to, Mischief's been really good. The fact that I've been able to leave Mischief for a few hours, I can't leave them too long, but she's been really good waiting, and she can obviously watch the TP if we're there and see me outside there. But when I was in the house, she couldn't see me. But she just wants getting lots of walks out of it every moment we can. We'll go for a walk, and then at the time she's just tethered, and she's just sat in the door entrance, sitting in the sunshine. She actually just jumped back into bed, got the lead on, and I'm just trying to get on some painting now. So I'm either walking the cats or painting them. My God, I've never walked so bloody much for a long time, and it's just really hurting me. So I know I've got a lot of weight to lose, but I suppose it's catch-22. But whilst I am actually doing these little trips, little bits of exercise, that's going to help me too more than I normally am. So yeah, been here since Friday. It's now Sunday. Now, those of you asking, we leave Monday. I'm going to have another night yet. Those of you asking about my no window scenario, I have managed to order another piece of perspex or plexiglass, and it's going to be delivered here. I asked the farm if we could have it delivered. So I'm easy enough to talk to them. I asked the farm if I could deliver it here, and they said yes. I was hoping it was going to come today, but we think as soon as I went through the checkout, it said it's going to come Monday. So obviously I'm having to wait for that. Now, I may not be able to cut it to shape. It will just slot in and become a sliding window, which I never realised. So I'm going to make a sliding window out of it, which would be really, really good. But I need to cut the corners, I need to cut it to shape, and obviously I don't think I've brought my saw with me, I can't find it. There's somebody here with a saw, but obviously we've got to go Monday, and if I'm having to wait late for that to arrive, which the farm's going to give me permission to do so, then I'll have nobody here with cutting tools to help that, so I may just have to wedge it in now for the rest of the journey, which is how I had the other piece. And then probably invest in one of those little, like a Dremel tool, some sort of miniature saw, round saw thing. I know I've got an angle grinder at home. I don't want to do that, so I want to find some tiny little tool like that I can just, or borrow somebody's little tool like that I can just cut around the corners, or I just have to do it with a handsaw and take a long time to do it and try not to crack it. But that might be something to me to do when I get back home if nobody's available to help with that. But thank you very much to, I can't think it was Van House, or saying Van House, that's the name of the Blicking Coffee Pots. Purple House, Little House, whatever it's called. I'll have to have to find the sticker, who offered me some wood to just clad over the window for now, but with the plexiglass coming in, obviously I haven't had to do that, so thank you very much for them offering me their cladding whilst they're doing a bit of a refurb here as well. And Paul's yellow van's here doing the cooking and helping Pixie with cooking. And my God, there's going to be some lovely meals coming out of there. Thanks to him for talking to me as well. Having somebody I know in a bit of a friendly face, and Phil also acknowledged me and spoke to me as well. And I know I'm not one to chat with them all and everything like that. But thank you very much for just acknowledging that there's somebody here that who know me or know of me, and so I don't feel so new kid on the block so much. But say I'm here for the camp. I was here to hear Pixie sing, and I'm so gutted I couldn't get in there to sit in there and get some proper videos of her and things like that. But at least I was able to listen, and I got I got from the cheap seats. I did a little bit of a thing you could hear. She did lovely. I think it was Evanescence or something she did. I don't know. But it was lovely to listen to. And I painted last night all the way into the dark with my little solar lights. I was painting my drum, listening to them. And then in the end I couldn't cope anymore. I just had to lie down, put my feet up. So I think I dropped off in the end. Of course I'm up these go through the night with their drinking and their socialising, and I'm up at like silly o'clock with a cat, 6 o'clock, and I'm on the go with him, 24/7. So that's exhausting itself. So, and obviously because I have sleep apnea and have issues when I'm struggling anyway with sleeping and things, that exhaustion sets in, and I'm not getting my cat naps in the daytime, and which I should do really. So it all gets on top of me, and some days I'm supposed to just have a whole day of recovery, which I really need now. But it's like mischief's catching up on a sleep now. But I don't really want to shut the door. It's a bit too hot to shut the door, and I think when they brought the wood to me over on Friday or Saturday, whatever, I must have been asleep on the bed then, and they just could have left it outside the door, and I sonked out on the bed. I was sat done in, with the door still open, so I apologise for not being there when they brought the wood over. But I have said to Pixie as well, I mean, if the door's shut and it's food time and that, and I'm not there, then please shout or bang on the door because I may be asleep. Don't think they'd miss me, to be honest. I think they probably would, not even notice I'm not there. But anyway, it's been a lovely stay. It's a lovely camp. Like I said, I'd love to do some shamanic workshops in the teepee in the future. Obviously, it's a bit far from home to sort of come and everything, but it's to have the camp and to have the facilities, and I know it's near to Anne, who lives Selby Way. Then it's certainly an option. And like I say, it's a beautiful place. And the cats love it, so it's one to sort of mark in the book for later. And it was a complete bonus to actually sort of come and actually have a teepee here. So it was meant to be in a way. When I leave here, I'm going to go back to Selby Woods and have a day or so there. I might actually try and see if I can get into the pool car park by the water, because that's on the way back, I think. But the problem with that is obviously it's a public car park, and there'll be, when you have got dog walkers and people and everything, and you haven't got so much space and time for the cats, but I would actually rather go somewhere where it's just me one-on-one with the cats. And in the Selby Woods, there's another public car park, you're going to have dog walkers, like I say, constantly there. So I can't have the cats tethered out. Where I was before, obviously Mischief was able to be tethered out and we're able to go for a walk, and we just had the odd car or so coming in. So places like that, so individual lay-bys like that, where nobody else can park alongside me, is really what I look for. And that's what we've got to try to explore and check out some of the ones on the way back. So yeah, that's what's going on at the moment. I'm okay. I'm obviously emotional, but I'm so grateful for this park up. The cats love it. Absolutely so happy. It's like being at Willowfields again. Yeah, it's certainly worth it to go on these places for that sort of catch up and that sort of treat. But we've now got the Van Fest to go down to back at Stratford. I think then after that we have the Willowfields are doing a bring in buy sale and a van meet there for self-build vans. I think then after that I'm then going to go up to North Yorkshire and do the Sticky Memorial trip and stay away for a month if I can do it. See what I can sort of carry and how much I can cope, and if I can get myself my para bag working in that, and just have some time out with them up at Sticky Stone with the raptors. Hopefully they don't eat my cats, and just have some time out and do some walking there with them, because obviously Mischief would be better at walking then. And then that's for the August, and then back in September it's back down to Stratford upon Avon for the Overlander show again. I don't know where I'm going to be in that one, but at the Van Life Fest I'm in with the Camp Creator, the YouTube section. So again, this was supposed to be a practice for that socialising, but my God, I don't know. It's going to be a tough one, isn't it? But at least then people are coming to me there. So that helps, that people come to me and engage with me. And I'm fine, and I can waffle forever. It's just me making that first move I just can't do. Really struggle. Anyway, so that's probably all to be said on the catch-up today. Again, thank you very much for my new subscribers. Thank you to those who are following me and subscribed already, and giving the comments, which I really, really appreciate. Please comment, please. It's just hello. It really helps me out on my own out here. It's a very lonely solo journey for somebody with mental health difficulties like myself, and just, if there's something you want to see, let me know. If there's something you think is too much or wrong, then let me know. It is just what I do on my channel at the moment. It's just like putting something out there. But it is about my cats. It's about me. It's about, the struggles I have. And also about solo lorry life. Like I said, I do think Grace is too big for me now. She's a big girl to cope with, the lorry this is. But it's all I've got at the moment. Is what I've got to run with at the moment. But it's a good test of what's what. There's places I want to get to and escape to that I can't do in Grace, and I think I'll have to weigh up the importance of those places. And one of them is obviously Coniston Water, which is a very, very special spiritual place to me on the east side that I can't get to, and I need to get to. And also just going off the little lanes, just going off the side roads with the cats. I think that is probably more important than actually having the size of this vehicle and the home on wheels, because I can quite easily live in a car like I did before, or a smaller van, or do it. And something I've never really taken to, but I'm really craving, and it'd be out of my budget, I know, but I do like these old-fashioned VWs, the old surf wagon type ones. And for some reason, and I can't stand up in it, you can't do anything in it. For some reason, I'm thinking that's just a nice little trip thing. I know I'd love to have the Vario, beautiful big Vario. I'd love to do a V8 Vario, but obviously I'm going to be working with no money and things like that, and I'm not going to get much off Grace, whatever happens with Grace. So like I said, I may have to restart myself with a car, or maybe a dubby van again like I had before, a little tiny van. I don't know what I'm going to do. But right now, so I've got Grace, going to enjoy Grace. If she goes to the MOT, we'll be laughing. I'll keep with her. But anyway, we've got till November to worry about that. But this has been a good insight as to what you can and can't do, where you can and can't go, the benefits of the space. And obviously I did have Grace for carrying like 6 cats in here, so the cat room and then my room. And back with 2, and obviously I will eventually just have 1. With what I've learnt regarding that, then it's, I don't need it. It's my home. It's something I wanted to have, but I can easily go back in the tent and just wild camp somewhere for what I need. And these are all the little things I'm learning about, just how basic I can and will go. I mean, obviously in here I'm just got a washing up bowl for washing up in, for washing in, and I've just got a kettle on a single camp stove. There's no different need to have camping, and I'm happy with that. It's not like Destiny. I had obviously upgraded a bit more with Destiny, and she's lovely. But again, Destiny would be the right size now. Had only had the 2 cats, but obviously Destiny I couldn't keep going with because she wouldn't have gone through any of my MOTs and that, and she was a bad base to go on to. But say that's a different story. But things happen for a reason, and Grace is wonderful. Like I say, it was going to be work, it was going to be therapy, it was going out to the shows and that. But obviously now I'm going through like a bankruptcy. Then, I have to just make do with what I got. So anyway, I was going to end the waffle, wasn't I? Like I say, thank you to everybody who is watching and being part of my journey and coming along for the ride. There's a lot more I'm going to be doing, obviously, with the YouTube, with the reviews and for different areas of things, and obviously we might walking more, you'll be seeing more, and obviously when I'm up North Yorkshire walking the cats and going over the hills, I'll try to do some more on my own as I get fitter again. But yeah, I love living in the lorry, whether it's a lorry, van, car. I love this. I find it a lot easier than bricks and mortar. That's just me. I just need to be at one with outside and with nature and able to go where I need to go. I need that so much, and that's the one thing that is so huge. It's helped me keep going. When I'm out walking the cats, it's just perfect. Just forget everything, and it's just wonderful, and I love that. So yeah, that's obviously going to be something that carries on. It's going to be a huge part of my future. But anyway, I'll love you and leave you. Like I say, thanks very much for supporting my channel. I've obviously I want to push to get that 1,000 subscribers, get monetized and that, but I'm no rush on that. I'm not going to push my channel for that. I just want people who enjoy what I put out there, enjoy my journey, can learn from it, can appreciate that if I can do this, anybody can. I'm an old girl with a screwed up head, with a big heart, and I love my cats, I love animals, and I love the wilderness, I love Mother Nature, and I suppose I can put it with people. But this is my journey, my channel, this is me. I'm not copying anybody. It's my record. I'm so grateful for the videos I took and the records I've got of the cats, especially of Connie, bless her heart, and Caveman and all the others that I've lost in Rainbow. And looking back at the videos and the history, I'm just so glad that I did this channel, because it was for me, it was the record of my diary, and I'm so grateful that I have that. And I'm doing this channel for me and for my record of my vlogs and my diary. Because like I said to the others, this is YouTube, so it's about yourself, not a them tube. You're not doing it for money and for everybody else. This is, you've got to be yourself and put out your story. If people are interested, great, and if they're not, then whatever, Yes, I will do what I can to help promote the channel and have it grow and put things out there like the reviews and that, and try to, make it helpful and useful. But as for the vlogs, the videos, it's day to day of my life, trying to survive it, and the joy I get when I'm out in the country, when I'm out with my cats. But also I will share the raw, the emotional, the traumas, and keeping it real. And I'll always keep it real. Anyway, from me, Wildkatt, I'll see you on the next vlog. Bye for now.